out of Virginia. Take a look at how dark it is out here as the torrential rain falling along GW Parkway. Our news team gathered along the area.
Yeah, even saw right there, you can see it, just a tree branch coming across the GW right in the middle of the roadway there. So just a crazy commute home for so many people. DC News Now's Ben Dennis joining us now live tonight from Alexandria.
And intense lightning as well, Ben. What was it like as you were driving around and seeing all the damage and concerns?
Well, Susan, as Chris had mentioned, a crazy commute home. It was crazy for anybody who was on East Glebe Road in the Del Rey neighborhood of Alexandria, not far from Route 1 road. Now it was a river. This is how high the water was. It had completely covered the road. It was hard to discern between the pavement and the grass across the street. That silver car across the way, that had a driver who had to ditch it at one point. They're stalling out or engine failure. Who knows? However, they'll have to be towed. Check it out. 10 minutes before 7 o'clock tonight, roughly a foot of water came up from the street level. Those drivers had to ditch vehicles. Hard to tell the difference from where the road was, the sidewalk was, and even the grass on the apartment complex nearby. Now, on the way here from Northwest DC, the scene along the GW Parkway, as you mentioned, not uncommon when strong storms come through, down branches indeed. I spoke with a driver whose car did stall after his battery died in Del Rey. The water started trickling inside the front seat. Meantime, an eyewitness was surprised to see how far up onto the sidewalk the water ran and into a restaurant's elevated parking lot.
Started to flood, but I thought it was still like fairly clear for the pass, and then once it got here, it just moved really quickly, and the car died. Maybe like three inches when it was starting to come in.
All of a sudden, you just saw the water rise up on the street on Glebe, and when cars would try to go through on Glebe, it would just send a wave of water up into the lot.
And just about a half hour ago, Marcos Santos had his car towed by AAA. He's on his way. He's going to have to deal with that, something he hasn't had to deal with before. Now, several residents living nearby, as well as a gentleman who works at a restaurant here on East Glebe Road, said the city of Alexandria has started one of several phases of storm mitigation projects, and they credit the water alleviating so quickly here to that project, which only has more projects in the years ahead, they say. Live in the Del Rey neighborhood in Alexandria, Ben Dennis, back to you.
All right, good.